Hello everyone and welcome to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Pretty cool game this is. Got it for free too. UnFunny gave it to me. Because I'm his favorite YouTuber. He said so himself. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, hello night everyone. That's a good way to do it. Hello, welcome everyone. Good night. Not good night. I'm not leaving. Just what a good night it is. I don't know. Hello, the token bat. Welcome. Hello, Carlin. Glad you could make it. Sorry about your amp cable broke though. Hope that can be fixed. Hello, puddle of cheese. SpongeBob is running through a field of bones and skulls and dead people probably. All right. We have a few not bad. We got charms. Got some charms. The guitar fell and hit the cable. Interesting. Don't drop your guitars, I guess. We've got a few charms we need to get. Hello, Willow. Things are going pretty good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. It has been some time, but I do remember. I do remember you. In the back of my mind, Willow. I'm trying to decide what we're gonna do tonight. I am probably gonna be looking up stuff. I think tonight more than ever is when I'm finally gonna be using searches and all that stuff. What it is that I want to do though, I'm not certain. Yeah, I try really hard to remember most everyone. It has gotten, the longer you stream for, the more streams you do, the harder it gets though. Because more and more people show up. So there is a thing in here that we gotta go do. Gotta fight Grim Troop for that. Man, I wish I could do that fight so bad. Is it? I mean, Silk Song's always been causing hype. It's just it's never had justified hype, I guess. I think I'm gonna look up where mask shards are, and we're gonna try to get every mask shard. On the what's my idea on the Switch 2 Madness? Well, if you want a more detailed breakdown on that, you're welcome to watch one of my most recent videos. you're wrong about the Switch 2. That it's a really very non-complicated opinion, but just say it out loud on the stream. I like the Switch 2. I think a lot of the drama is over flooded with a lot of false information, a lot of lying. Moist Critical has been a very negative force in all of this. Or Penguin Zoe, or whatever you want to call him. Penguin Zero, I don't care. He has not benefited anything. He has had zero positive impact on anybody. Um, that's a big takeaway that I don't really put in the video. A lot of people that complain have zero positive impact. Okay, where are all the mask shards in Hollow Knight? Here we go. First thing I've ever looked up for this game, and I'm only doing it because I want to beat the game 100%, and a lot of times 100% requires guides. And I'm not mad about that. Hello, Zaid. Welcome to the stream. Silksong is a sequel that started as DLC to Hollow Knight, from my understanding. And it just kept getting delayed and delayed. And in 2019 or something, there was actually a demo that you could play on like a Switch somewhere. And so it's continued for like a couple years now. It's been like 4 or something years. It's been silence. No amount of information at all has been revealed. None of the developers have said anything. And so people are just like, is the game canceled? Is what happened? Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how to get all the how to know what mask shard I've gotten. I think we're going to start at the bottom of this list. I'll look up for any that aren't boss fights. Alright, we're going to go look for Breda in the southern eastern region of the Fungal Wastes. So let me mark that on my map. It's Breda. This is the Fungal Wastes. So southern eastern would be like here. We can try this in here, I guess. Southern eastern. I don't think it's gonna be in here, but we'll try down there as all the same. So we're gonna go to the Queen's Station. No, we're gonna go to the City of Tears. City of Tears is easier. Alrighty. Oh wait, we gotta put some charms up back on. Let me pull chat back up now. Get chat back up. I gotta see chat. Hello, Twinny. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Markro Carpenter. Got to go. Alright, take care. Yeah, Zaid knows about the Hollow Knight and all that. It's Silksong. Alright, let's put the charms back on. Charms I like. Quick Slash. Mark of Pride. And Compass. I also am quite fond of... Where's the other one? There's one more that I really like. Might be that one, because it has to be one that only costs... You know, that one's true. That one could be a new... Have some more charms that only cost 1 now. Yeah, that's not any useful. That's not useful for anything that I do. Alright, well, looks like the one that we're going to use is that. City storerooms. Then we find out that Silk Song has been delayed. This was in the first half of 2023. I read all your messages today, just not out loud. I see them. Making a timeline. I mean, hey. All right. So we're just gonna head down, basically. Not the spiky roof. Okay, we drop down. Keep in mind at this point in time, the last time Team Cherry themselves directly said something was in the Edge magazine article in 2020. I've never gone through there. Can I go around the top? Yeah, I've never come here. I've never made it here before. Man, I remember this place. My goodness. I remember the first time I made it here, and I remember seeing Hornet. It's like, I'm gonna get locked in there. I just know it. Man, what memories. And trying to do this whole thing. I have not been here since, like, the first few days of this game. It's crazy. I don't think there's anything up in here. I was wrong. Immediately as I say it, I'm wrong. They were hard on work on the game. And then I got the game in 2024, July sometime, and Hollow Knight's Silk Song's fate was sealed. How much is Hollow Knight on PlayStation, or is it not on PC? It's on everything, I'm pretty sure. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollowness, hearts lay open before you proceed onward to share in his glory. Alright. So it's not over there. So let's remove that one from the map. No, I do not remember Beretta shop, and I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is, it's pretty likely that it's down through here. Thank you. Don't you love that how no Silksong news forever. I play the game within the year. It gets a tangible release date. Like, with, you know, not a release day exact, like a release window. Within the year of me playing it. Hasn't even been a year. People have been waiting forever. Just how it works with me. It's cool. Just a statue. Mushroom people. Not sure what the point of all this is. I think this is a grub here. I don't need to do this. So we're just gonna back out of here. His was the cake. I remember seeing people talking about the cake. Whole conifer. Alright, what's not in here? Hang on, I don't think that's right. No, that is right. That over there leads nowhere. Or does it? Oh, that's just that place. Man, I am silly. Fungal wastes have a really good theme, my goodness. Keep your eyes closed tomorrow. How many Hollow fans and Silk Song people do you think were blindfolded the whole day? Alright, so it's not that one, it's not here. What is southern eastern fungal wastes? Southeast. Alright, we'll just have to look it up, I guess. I was trying to do it without too much outside information. Let me pull up a different guide real quick. Alright, I think this one's gonna be better. I've got all of them from Sly. I got the ones from the Grubs. I got that one. I'm going to assume I have most of them. Hello, Spiral. You are indeed late. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get all the mask shards. I thought I was looking up a guide because I need a guide. If you want to tell me what to do, that's fine though. Welcome, Spiral. That's funny. I did not know about all that cake stuff. About Silk Song. Alright, let me check. Let me check chat real quick. And then I think we're gonna go and do a quest to get a mask shot here. Go to the resting grounds. Okay. I think I was looking at the guide for the same one you're gonna tell me to do. Where are the resting grounds? Here they are. I guess... Man, I don't know. I feel like the Forgotten Crossroads is gonna be blocked off. But we'll try it. We'll try the Forgotten Crossroads Stag Station. April 2nd, all seemed perfect. Who were excited? Thought many were doubtful. We should acquire this infobot. Let the marketing manager for Team Jerry contact a Fireborn, a well-respected content creator, a former speedrunner in the Hollow community, and had him announced the hints were nothing. I bet you they had it planned, but Nintendo changed their minds for the Switch Direct and changed it for the Switch 2. Or was the Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd? Am I confused? So it was for the Switch 2 Direct. Okay. I read it wrong. Oh, it exploded. How dare it explode? Well, at the Forgotten Crossroads, try buying the rest of the charms. Oh, okay. Gotta go around, because I haven't figured out if that door can be unlocked yet, and if so, how. City of Tears. You're gonna cry a lot in this city, but it's gonna be worth it. Alright, be right back, 20. You be right back. It isn't here. Good old bench. Alright. Forgotten Crossroads. The universe has a wonderful sense of humor. The trick is learning how to take a joke. That is a pretty good quote. Man, all this orange goop sure does make me angry. It's crazy. It just cuts off an entire path. I'm glad exploding doesn't destroy the money. Alright, where was I going again? Going to the resting grounds. But you wanted me to purchase stuff from here. Can I get to the shop from here? I think I probably can. Let's go back down. If I drop down through here... It's funny how this place changed. This was really the only place that changed, though. with upgrades, like the enemies getting harder and stuff. It's really the only place. Right, that's the one that just blows up. Alright, here we go. $800. I need 7 more before I can buy the last one. Okay, then. Gotta get 7 more charms. Yeah, I need to play a Ratchet and Clank game eventually. I wonder which one I'll end up playing. Probably one that I can emulate. So, no, it's fine, Spirally. It was good checking. I wouldn't have known. Hello, happy. Just happy, not happy antenna. Just happy. Hello, welcome. Frog indeed. I tell you what, we've had a the frogs have not been nearly as popular as they once were around here. All right. Let's look at the main map. Need to get to the resting grounds. So that's in the orange area. So we need to go back down. What am I doing? Fine, we'll go through Crystal Peak, I guess. You know what's funny? Hollow Knight is going to be one of those games that I want to experience for the first time over and over again. I can already feel it. Where's the bug that you can... There's one little miner that you can talk to. Right past the tram. Was I supposed to go to the tram? I was going to the resting grounds, right? Oh, there's a tram in the resting grounds. I am insane. I truly am insane. Poor Spiral. Has to put up with so much. Of course. Alright, let's heal. Is this still right? Yes. Those things are not nearly as annoying as a primal aspid. All right, now we can just go down this hole. Thought we'd make an entrance. All right, now I'm finally here. Resting grounds. Basically a graveyard. Yep, there's the tram. I could have taken the tram as well. Absolutely insane. Had multiple options. Didn't take none of them. No, now I want you to go through the tunnel on the bottom right. All right. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know. I'm scared. Not this hole. See? I couldn't do it. It's like, put your hand on the lid. No, the lid. The lid. The lid. Go to the resting grounds. No, the resting grounds. The resting grounds. No, the resting grounds. Oh, it's down here. Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in the mud? Oh, you're talking now. I do dislike that sound quite strongly, but I have not been this way. I've never been over here. This is completely new. Keep going right. All right. Right. I will keep going right. No, I must have got that grub there. I never went any further, though, I guess, because the map's not here. Maybe I didn't have... No, I don't know. Alright, that's a lot of money. Never did get that. Yeah, it was pretty obvious there would be an unbreakable wall here. Besides, I knew Spiral wouldn't lead me on that quest just for money. How dare this game? It's so evil. I'm on 1 health, guys. Probably gonna die. So let's place this. No. Down. Insurance. We can just teleport here if we die. Which we probably are. I mean... See? I knew it. I wasn't taking any risks. Now I can just teleport there. Now that I don't have to leave it next to the, in a completely pointless spot, pretty much, I can place it where it's gonna benefit me quite large. Still don't know how to defeat that thing the right way. Wanderer's Journal, let's go. Soul Eater. It's a snail shell. Well, let's see. What does Soul Eater do? Greatly increase the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. That is pretty useful. This says greatly increases too. It costs 4 notches though. So, hello, Bald Dwarf. Welcome to the stream. Not sure I like the concept of it costing 4 notches. Keep exploring this area. There's gotta be more. There must be more. I don't think there's anything over there. No, that was breakable. So many secret paths. Alright, this is interesting. Have yet to be here. Yeah, every time I think I found everything that exists in this game, it's like, oh, but you haven't been here before. Okay. Hello there. Ah, Mahan, this world, this cruel, sinful world, why does she wake? Why does she persist? Ah, lemur. A lemur? I'm not a lemur. This is the flower quest we've been warning you about. Alright. Tragically incomplete as Chi's true lover stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, middle lover dead, so long a time dead, so far away, buried me on AI amongst AI among us. It's hateful kin that did deny our union. Yep, I know what this is. Does it cost money to accept it multiple times? Like, I assume the first one's free, but like every attempt, does it cost like, those flowers are not easy to come by. It will cost 100 for another one. Just want to make sure. Hello, Garfinbopper. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Before you start this, create a teleporter, then kill every enemy in the path to Queen's Garden before accepting the flower. Okay. Gonna stab a teleporter in your ground right here. Thank you. Oh, can't do it in here. Okay. Let's go outside. Well, I think we're gonna stick with these badges because we're not gonna be able to change them. Alright. Queen's Garden. Let's go ahead and let's look here. Gotta walk from here to here. Where is it in Queen's Garden that I'm supposed to go? Wonder what it was that she said. So I want to mark that spot. So we're probably going to go through Fog Canyon. I don't know, the fungal wastes ain't bad. So we're going to head out of here. We're going to go down into the King Station. Through King Station. We'll go up, fungal wastes, down, through here. I think that seems good. You have to deliver the flower to the grave under the Trader Lord's boss arena. Okay. So that's like here. I'm just gonna eyeball it. If it's not there, we'll check there or somewhere up in here. It's gotta be over here though. Thank you. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's take our path then. Kill everything. See, this is honestly what I want from games. It's quests like this, where it gives you a challenge, and there's only one singular way that challenge can be completed, but there's a lot of ways you can strategize. Say, I would have already destroyed the flower. Those things would have taken me out so early on. Are we gonna hit up? Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, I suppose we are heading up. No, no, we're going to the City of Tears. My goodness, these things, how do they do so much damage? Yep, I'm not gonna sit on a bench at all. That's gonna be, I hope I don't have to walk through a room with the bench. Because it's just gonna, muscle memory might kick in and make me mad. Alright, we need to kill that guy, just in case. I don't want it to be too close to the steps. Alright, we still going right way? Yep. Alright, so now we're just gonna make our way across the top path. We're gonna stay up here on the top path. Alright, then we'll go down here. Alright, we'll take out these guys. Not dealing with it. Alright. Hello, Jeff Indigo. Welcome. Things are going pretty good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for popping in. How are these things actually getting hits off on me? I can't even hit it. All right. Let's keep making our way. Are we going down? No, going up. That would have done it in. That would have been hilarious. A little guy got to destroy the flower. We're still just going straight. We're still just going... Yep, we're still going straight. Not going up yet. I think this is the first time I've been in a restart stream without any of the moderators. Really? Really, 20? You know, I do need a moderator. I think for situations like this. I need to make someone a moderator. Alright, just in case you decide to jump down. Because apparently you will do that. Minecrafter was going to be a little bit late tonight. He said he'll be here soon. He was here at the very beginning. That's true. Alright, now nope, we still don't go up yet. We go one more over. I still wonder what happened to the nailsmith. Because, you know, we didn't kill him. I don't know if I've ran into him yet. Because I don't think... I originally thought he was one of the Nail Masters, but I don't think he was. Alright, now we're going to ride this up. I can go back to the nailsmith. Okay. That's where we'll go after this then. He will come. He will cometh. No! I hate it! It's my muscle memory. I can't stand it. Blaming ComCom, because he distracted me. He wasn't even here. Alright. You saw that coming. You did. You saw it coming. 1 billion miles away. You should have bet on it. You set off the bomb and then you leave. I hate the guys that talk like that. There's multiple enemies in this game that just make horrible noises. Alright, then we keep going straight, right? Yes. Gollum. Gollum. Precious. My precious. I didn't have enough time to speak. Nope. Yep, it was ComCom. Can't believe it. When he gets here, everyone gotta tell him that he messed me up. And be real cryptic with it, too. Be like, you made Rin sit on a bench. Or like that. Don't explain what happened at all. Alright, Spiral's getting snacks. That could have been bad. No, there's no real way to request the elevator goes up or down. You just have to change it. You're something like, ComCom, where have you been? The event of disaster happened. Yeah. Take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, that actually sounds pretty good right now. I haven't had that in a long time. What jelly do you all like? I've always been a strawberry jelly guy, but I do like I eat grape just fine. I also like marmalade, although it's not jelly. Like Paddington Bear. Must have been the commie. Exactly. These are the things that take it so long. These things are relentless. You know what? You're gonna deal with some spells. I don't care. How do you like dark magic? Because, you know, the sun's the bad guy. Oh, I don't have any more spells to use. Alright, well, you're dead. Don't come back. Alright. Anything else I can kill? Get a spell. Alright, we're on 2 health. Can't risk it. We'll be back. Hello, Elizabella. Strawberry for sure. Get grape. You don't really like jelly? Brad, make a special video on how to make a perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, I would, but I feel like so many people probably already have. But that's a hilarious idea. Alright. I can't believe it. He survived 2 hits of dark magic. Alright, well now it's... Oh, you know what? Did I collect my... I forgot to collect my shade. Gosh, I hate this quest. Can't believe it. Kermit the Frog is in a pretty bad mood right now. Kermit the Frog he's not very happy. I'll get Miss Piggy to join stream. Alright, there we go. It's funny how even the infection just it keeps their personality of what they acted like for the most part. All right, now we just go along the top.
Bummer.
Why does Google AI know who I am? Also, hello. I don't know how where did you see Google AI talking about G-Boogie? Hello, G-Boogie. When I typed my name, yeah. We'll do this eventually. Odds are I'll defeat all the enemies and then I'll get killed by spikes. That seems like a pretty likely thing. Alright, where's my shade? Is it below me? Did someone say Miss Piggy? Oh, hello, Miss Piggy. How are you doing this evening? I'm just I've been here, just doing my thing. Finally figured out the strat. Yeah, hello, Miss Piggy. Alright. I got my Geo back. Yeah! I didn't lose it. Let's go. I didn't lose it. Oh. You mean eating bacon? You mean peanut butter and jelly? Oh, that's good. As long as as long as you aren't eating any frog legs. You know what's funny is people in Kermit movies always want to make frog legs. Like, that's like the least best thing you could possibly do. If I had a talking anthropomorphic frog, even if it was big, the last thing that I would think to do with it to make money would be to eat its legs. Yeah, mass murder challenge continues. Nur is evil Rin around? Nur. What's Nur up to? Just in case they decide to fall off. By the way, this is Puddles Ultica. Just want to make... Yeah. That's a pretty good joke. Miss Piggy. Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Piggy. Alright. Nur attack to 20. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to defeat Nur one of these days. Ren, you fought one of them before. What do I do to get rid of the moth? To get rid of the moth? You gotta die to it over 120 times. No, actually, you don't have to die to the moth 120 times. You just have to die to the thing before the moth. Alright, 10,000 Geo. Mass murder challenge makes you rich, as long as you don't lose it all. Okay. There's only 2 floors. Alright. Up here's the bench. I don't want to sit on it. Is this the right place to climb? It is not. Go back. You're not Hawkman. I can't come back to life 120 times. I didn't even know Hawkman existed, so... Up till now. And what his power was. Last message? Did I miss your message, G-Boogie? Like, I looked up something with my name and it said stuff exactly on who I am and what I do online. And then I looked at who is G-Boogie32 and it said everything I do perfectly and even said website and place I'm on. That's crazy, G-Boogie. That's crazy. I'm gonna look up. Well, my username is not as specific. G-Boogie, there's only one G-Boogie32 that I could possibly think of. There's probably a good many people that go by the Renaissance, so. King Jimmy? Maybe not. Lemon Man? Just Rin. Paper Mourinho. Nothing about it is wrong. One of my Pikmin OCs. That's crazy. We're gonna have to figure out a way to die 120 times and come back to life. Token bat. That's the first step. You tried to look up your name, but it wasn't you. It was a different channel about the actual Renaissance. Okay. About the old actual Renaissance. The people gotta stop talking about that. It's such a lame. It's compared to my Renaissance, to our Renaissance. It's just not good. All right, up here's the bench, the evil bench. Don't step on that bench. I'm not even gonna look at the bench. I'm not even looking at it. I don't even want to look at that bench. All Alright, is this the right place to get off at? I think does it go up one more? I don't think it does. Alright, is this right? Yep. Going to the fungal wastes. Nothing up there we need to worry about. I forget you don't want to try. You know, I feel like those things would be cool if you could, if you hit them before they explode, they wouldn't explode. Alright, here's going to be the first real challenge when I come on the actual trip. Not touching those spikes. That'll be the first real challenge. Alright. So we're going to go down. This is where it's going to get a little bit more tricky. There's a lot of enemies in here. But I hope there's not too much bad stuff regardless. I got so scared by Google today because I know exactly what I was and who I am. And the fact nothing was wrong either. That is insane. So if I go straight here, nothing should happen. Does it continue to just go down? Oh, we went down too far. Right there. It is Google's AI, which is directly tied to all of Google searches. So there is that to it. But still, that is pretty crazy. Is there anything up here I need to worry about? I don't think so. So there's someone making sounds, acting like they're talking around here. It's loudest up in that corner. You're not a nobody to me, G-Boogie. But it's true. Like, no one's gonna go, hey, I know G-Boogie 3. Someone else go, oh yeah, I know that guy. He rules. How would you know about me? Alright, I think we just keep going straight, right? Yep. Fungal waste isn't going to be that bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse. Harry Rin, have you heard of G-Boogie32? I love that guy. Yeah, he does rule. That's true. That is accurate information. So glad we can look up all about him online. Later, I'm gonna look up G-Boogie32. Overcome with infection. Alright, we're almost there. Look at this. My favorite area in the game. green path. Green path is fabulous. It's above here already. Can't believe the journey you have to go on for this. This is insane. Alright, that's a stool. Is that one of those timer? Yeah, it is. Okay. Man, Green Path has the best music. Gosh, this music right now. It's giving me a type of nostalgia that I've only gotten with very few games, Mario Galaxy being one of them. No, you're good, you're good. You're good, G-Boogie. I mean, what is YouTube chat for if it's not to yap about stuff? Don't go to the bench. We don't need the bench. Alright, let's not die. That was gonna make me very mad if I died. Anything else up in here? Doesn't appear like it. You're a big fan of the Soul Sanctum OST? I like the Soul Sanctum too, but I don't know. Green Path, all of this just has really good music. All of Green Path is excellent. Right in the spikes. Tell you what, I am thankful. I could not have done this if it wasn't for the little teleportation thing. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Or I suppose I could have done it and just walked back. But yeah, Spiral's right. All of the OSTs are really good. Okay, we don't need to go here. No. Wait, we're right. We're good. We came from... Okay, so we came out of that bottom one, right? Yes. So we're going to go up through those rooms. So it's right over here. These frog things. Right above this? Okay. So we'll go back this way. We don't need to come in here. It's below this. Okay. Well, if it's below it, we will come through here. Shouldn't Rin... Hang on. Legit sit on a bench if he thinks... Where are you? No. I do not want to sit on a bench. Because that would reset all the enemies. I want to kill them all. So I can come back through and they'll all be dead. We're having a weird strat here for a flower quest. I gotta carry a flower across the map. And it could get me killed. multiple times. Because if the flower... Oh, that would have got me. I'm glad I ran up there. There's going to be one of those that I missed. There's one over here just getting it, just in case, because you never know where I might jump. I'm that kind of crazy. Don't worry about the flower quest, but since you're sitting on the bench, it's part of the stress. Yeah, I can't sit on the bench. Something up here I never did collect. It's a little area above the 2 levels. What is this? It's a hollow nest seal. Look at that. Never did get that. Alright. It's the little area above the... A little area between the 2 levels. Okay. No, I don't have the flower with me yet. I'm just going through it and defeating everything first. And then I'm going to teleport back. Is this right? No. And then I'm going to teleport back, get the flower, and come through the level with everything dead. As long as I don't sit on a bench, nothing's going to respawn. I don't have to deal with any of these things. So is it this area here? It's the winds of change. Indeed it is. Welcome, Minecrafter. Can't believe you messed me up earlier. Making me lose. Yeah, I can't believe it, Minecrafter. Can't believe you did that. Hello, George. Welcome. Oh my goodness, I made it to another stream 2 times in a row. This is a new record. And welcome, George. Glad to have you. Is this the place? Is this the place, Spiral? This feels like the place. This is the Queen's Garden. Yep. Above the stag station. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's mark that. So I was crazy. When you said little area between the 2 levels, I thought you were talking about that spot right there. Yeah, I told them to tell you that you messed me up, Minecrafter. Because you technically did. Someone was joking about your name. I think it was Jeff. He was making some calm puns, and it distracted me, and I sat on a bench. And I'm not supposed to sit on a bench right now, because that's bad. Alright, I don't think that goes through there, but we're going to go through it, and we're not going to sit on that bench. If I sit on this bench, I am going to be really mad. So mad, in fact. You all might be able to hear a new primal roar. That scared me. I was too close to that bench. Alright, it's good that I came in here, because I have not been down here. So I'm going to have to cut through here. I think I can do that. I don't think the ground is actually spiky here, is it? I can just... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I can just do that. Okay. I've adapted to a level of crazy 10 times above this. Yeah, you all should have been yelling at Minecraft, or like truly angry at him. Anyway. Practice here. This is where everyone messes up. I can imagine. So I'm going to do that. That's wrong. So I got to stand. I'm going to have to come here. Going to stand on the edge. And do that. As long as I do that, I get across. We'll jump, dash, fall, dash, and walk on through. Alright, this is it. Alrighty. Let's make our way out of here just to practice. I'm going to come through it one more time. Alright, come here. Gotta get close, dash, jump, dash, fall, dash. Alright. Time to teleport. Can't believe it's time. Time to attempt this. The good thing is, I don't necessarily die and it resets everything. I just lose the flower. Do not sit on that bench. Alright. Hello there. The Grey Mourner. I will accept your flower. Alright. Forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, lemur. Alright. We have the flower. I'm going to be really focusing. My biggest concern is touching anything spiky, because there's not going to be any enemies. That was the sound of an enemy. I don't like that sound. I do not like that sound. I hate this sound. Already enemies. It's so quiet without anything around. We've murdered everything in a 20-mile radius across the whole map. Everything's dead. I want to go down. Down. Thank you. Living things. Can't believe it. I left living things here. Not supposed to be anything living around here. It's quiet. Too quiet. Undertale genocide be like. Yep. Nope, we keep going. No, I won't sit on a bench if I lose. I did remember that. Because I can just do it again. But I am most certain I'm going to lose. It's in my nature. It's in my blood. It's just in me. It's in my DNA. I left a living thing. Can't believe it. Oh no. We're doomed. I left 2 living things. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I tell you. Alright, we're gonna wait here for a moment. Good night, Puddle. Take care. Have a good night. Small bugs respawn with no bench. Okay. That bench over there makes me mad. That's where you made me sit on, ComCom. You made me sit down on that thing. Man, I'm scared because those exploding ones do respawn. All right, here comes the first real challenge. I did it. Yeah. We should be a company again where we aren't arguing and pushing each other further apart. We're more distant than we once were by default. This isn't helped by having less time in the past. Like, sure, we're a group of pals, but I used to spend 6 hours a day on Discord. I think the server I had was yours. Yeah, I mean, it's not, it's people get busy. It's not summertime. The big bummer game. I'm looking forward to the big bummer game, but I also want to say, if it doesn't work the way that we're hoping it works, I don't want us to be upset. Like I don't want to count it as a loss, if that makes sense. These things respond. Oh no. And that thing responds. This is not good. People get busy. They do. Alright. Just gotta go down and forward. Alright. Getting close calls here. Is it on the top? It's the top one, right? Alright, it's through here. Alright. Pretty sure these guys are okay. Just in case. Alright, those things will respawn. Great. Alright. We're gonna make it up these 3 rooms. By the way, Rin, is my channel... I didn't get a chance to make your channel yet. I will. Yeah, Carlin wanted an inside joke channel. Oh, these things count? Oh my goodness. This is bad. This is real bad. This is code red, honestly. Gotta make it up through here. Alright. Let's do it again. Ah, I was so close. You don't think those mantises respawn? Well, I should have got that one. Alright. That was the most emotion I've heard from you. I guess, I don't know. I think Primal Roar is still one of them. Let's do this all over again. I was being so careful, too. I spent that time clipping the terrifying screech. Yep, can't wait to see what you do with that. Okay, my device just died. Hang on. I need to be able to see chat. It's like 50% of everything. Actually, honestly, it's probably more than that at this point. Let me get a thing here. Let me plug up this one again. You guys get to hear my device die a lot. You know? You get to see me talk about my device dying a lot. Alright, let's get chat back up. I think that's the one funny thing about YouTube that I still think is kind of funny, is that when you're playing a game on the computer that you're streaming with, you can't see chat. I don't know, I think that's just a little funny to me. Is the way that works still. Anyway, we're gonna really start here soon, narrowing down the big bummer game. We're gonna have 5 games. We're gonna narrow it down to 5. It could be any of the 5. I think I can go ahead and say Minecraft Story Mode is probably definitely gonna be one of those 5, but I don't know. It might not. I'd like to say it will be, but that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be narrowing it down. Oh, this is cool. YouTube just gave me a new feature. I can see who is subscribed for people who have made their accounts public. Unlike the main thing. That's cool. Let's see everybody. As long as you have a public account, I can see if you're subscribed. It's crazy. Look at that, people. It's insane to think that I have 4,000 people who have seen the video and they subscribed. All these people is like insane to me. Oh, there's Eggdog. That's hilarious. There's Lazy Kirby. That's hilarious. Anyway, you can't be around here too much Sunday. All right, Ren dies and comes back. Technology dies can be recharged. More evidence for Ren AI sons. I also can't wait to see what I do with it because according to my formula, I don't know when I clip it. In the channel, I plan to talk about my favorite genre of music. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. My guitar music theory. And vent about my social anxiety and having no friends. Well, you have friends now, Carlin. I can't. Yeah, I read that. Story mode. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I think that'd be fun. What are the big bummer games? That's new to me. Okay, so last year I played Color Splash, and I didn't mix it up. It was just Color Splash every day of the week for a while. And that was when my channel really boomed. That was when a lot of people joined. It was when we first fully established the company. I already had viewers earlier, but that was because I had streamed Paper Mario 64 back to back, and then I had streamed Thousand Year Door fully, and it was Color Splash was the third one. But it was summertime. And so Minecrafter, he connected the dots on that a while back, and we thought it would be cool if we did one big game all summer long, just one game. The only exceptions to that would be Friday would still be multiplayer games, and Saturday would still be music. Saturdays would still be music streams. Those would be the only exceptions. Monday through Thursday would still be just the one single game. And so we've been trying to debate what that game will be, because it needs to be similar to Color Splash. And there's a few criteria that Color Splash has. It needs to be a game that is... It kind of has a niche following. Like, it's not a huge popular game. Like, Mario Odyssey doesn't count. Mario Galaxy doesn't count. Anything that's a large name does not count. It needs to be more of a niche game. It needs to be a game that I have not played. But it can't be so niche that no one knows about it or cares about it. You know, it's got to be a game that at least it would attract the audience that it has, the community. Yes, it has to have a dedicated community. Yes. So those are the criteria for it, and we've got some good names down. We got some games. We had Sunshine down, but I started thinking I've played that too much. I've played too much of Sunshine. It would not be a true blind experience, which is a requirement. But then we have Luigi's Mansion 1. We have a lot of GameCube. We got Battle for Bikini Bottom. We have... I think Minecrafter suggested this Star Wars Lego Saga. All of those, which would be, I think, is a pretty fun idea. Guacamelee. Yeah, it's gotta be a longer game. That's another requirement. It can't be, a tiny little game. I have not played Skylanders. That is something I think someone suggested. Would 14.5 100% completion even count? I don't know. I don't know if I'd go for 100%. I feel like... I don't know. I do want to play Guacamelee. I think I'm going to do, after the Big Bummer game, instead of immediately returning to whatever I had beforehand, I'm going to take a month or so, and I'm going to play a bunch of games that I have on my playlist, which include Guacamelee. It also includes Rain World. It includes Fancy Pants Adventure. There's another one. Well, Skylanders. What is Skylanders on? Because I know I would have to have some physical stuff, right? Like, the game is based around the idea of you owning these little figures. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool. It'd be cool. I thought I might call it like Indie Month, but there are a lot of games that I might want to play that aren't indie games, like Ratchet and Clank, for example. If I do want to play that, which has been highly suggested by Puddle, if I do want to play one of those games, like an older one, I couldn't call it Indie Month because those aren't indie games. Same with Little Big Planet. Any of those older ones. One more. How can you tell if you still have the flower, by the way? Is there a way to tell if you still have the flower? Well, that's good to hear, Carlin. I'm glad to know the company is doing its thing. It's in my inventory. Okay. I want to see it. I want to see it in my inventory first. Yeah, there it is. That's funny. So I guess maybe the inventory never does fill up. Because if I had all the items yet, that wouldn't have had room for that. Given to you by the Grey Mourner in Resting Ground. She has asked you to replace it at the grave of her mantis lover in the Queen's Garden. The flower is very fragile and will destroy and will be destroyed if you take damage or ride the stag away. Okay. The retro game stream was great. I mean, I can go back to that. I can do that again. We just played a whole bunch of random stuff. I spent like 20 minutes for a bunch of different games. Did the original Mario, did Tetris. That was pretty good. I'd be up for that again. Tomorrow, I think we're going to play Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. I want to get a lot more done in that game. We're making pretty good progress in it. I'm going to start... We had our little list of things we needed to get completed done. And besides, it's Tears of the Kingdom. It's fun. I want to play fun. Alright, we just go straight here. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Bug Fables Friday. I was thinking Friday we would do Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got off on a day. That's why I was saying that. I was so nervous the first time I arrived at that music stream. Music streams are the best. Yeah, considering they are all Tuesday. That's a good point. Valid take there. Alright. Just make your way through here quick. Ah, no fall. We can't afford to fall. Instances like Caroline make me feel better about the time I spend here. I want to help build a community that feels together. It certainly does. I will say that. It's unlike anything I would have ever imagined, to be honest. When I started streaming, I did not know what it was going to lead to. And I really don't know if I could have predicted it, to be honest. I figured I would eventually get viewers that would watch, but I never realized that they would become essentially friends in that instance. In that way of going about it. It never occurred to me in that way before. And I don't know why. Because looking at it now, it's so obvious. Oh yeah, I am an introvert. 1,000,000,000%. The one thing though that I have found out, and it was a shock. You completely change when you're behind a screen. And I don't know, it's different when you are the, I don't want to say the leader, but like, I don't know. You streaming changes you completely. Not personality wise, but just, I guess, I don't know, socially, I guess. Every day meant something. Every stream was life changing. Every conversation was notable. Demeanor, maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't think I act like I'm very real with you. I'm not putting on a fake personality. This is the real me in that sense. But if I had started doing this and I had to do it in real life, going up to people and be like, "Hey, you want to watch me play a game?" As awkward as that sounds, naturally, I don't think I could have done it. And I don't think I ever would have even attempted it. And I'm glad you did, G-Boogie. Oh, I think I got too close. Alright. Alright, here's the room where I died last time. Alright. Color splash. Whoa, that was scary. Alright, is this it? Nope, down one. Alright, guys, here we go. We're gonna stand real close. No, I stood too close. Come on! I had to get close. I thought I would consider our new glory days just to be just days. Those 6 days or so in February were better than anything in the summer, September. Oh man, this has been a challenge. This has been a... Yes, I know, I destroyed another one. You're one of a kind, but you have an infinite number of them. My goodness, I can't take it. Is it down? It is down. I can't take it anymore. This flower quest is gonna be the end of me. The absolute end of me. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Watch it turn out that I'm in a coma right now. I'm in the hospital. None of this is real. You guys are just figments of my imagination. And I'm in a hospital in a coma. And I've been in a coma for just a few hours too. Like everything that's happened has just been a few hours in my mind. I don't know what I would do if I woke up from this dream. I'd immediately start streaming, I'll tell you that. I know that one. We're all, everybody that's in a coma shares a big huge coma together. It's a hive mind. Coma buddies. Yep. Alright, here's the first risk area. But Rin, what if in the coma is mine? Are you sure that you exist? That's true. I could just be somebody else in somebody else's coma. I'm not even a real guy. I just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my mind thinks of sometimes. You're the only real one that exists. That's why G Boogie's the real one. That's it. It's G Boogie. He's the real one. Can you believe it? That's why we say G Boogie, you're a real one. That's because he is the real one. Can't believe we never realized it before this point. It wasn't just a figure of speech. It was the truth. It was just stating the obvious. And G Boogie is just an alt of O. It's the original alt. Even O is an alt. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with lore. I'm not good with lore. You guys come up with it. I just use it to make stories. All it takes is one extra person. One more person can make a huge difference. Aiden's time concentrates, created a huge void. Anyone can fill that void. All it takes is becoming a presence. Mm-hmm. Fades away. See you all in your dreams. G Boogie's fading away, fading out of existence. All right, let's do this again. We were right there, guys. We were like 2 steps away. Christmas. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas is in a week. I am so happy about this information. You know, that video, I don't know, it's become nostalgic to me. Because you just share it around Christmas time, especially 1 week until Christmas. I don't know. This lag is way briefer than usual. It can't be more than 3 seconds. Well, I mean, I can say something and I'll immediately respond to it the moment you say it. Thank you, Minecrafter, for what it's worth. I enjoy talking to you and Rin and everyone else too. I enjoy talking to you too, 20. Streams are truly something else. Frog. There you go. Read it immediately as it popped up. Everything around Christmas is nostalgic. That's true, but I don't know. I guess that's what it is. It's not the video. It's just Christmas. That was 7 seconds. You read chat faster than I thought you did. Wow. Good old chat. I'm gonna go crazy one of these days, and I'll be like, "Hey, I'll be an old man in the hospital. Minecrafter, I can't do some numbers." I'll be like, "You're an O's alt." I'll just be an old man. I'll hear someone say something, and it'll trigger something. I'll hear someone in the hospital like, "Oh, bummer," and I'll be like, "Oh, bummer. Ah, I ain't live, by the way." Someone will be like, "You want to watch the Star Wars saga again?" And they'll be like, "Ah, bummer, saga. I don't know. My favorite time of year is the final 4 months, September through December. My favorite time of year is 4 months in particular: December, July, March, and probably October. But honestly, I think I'm going to have to put November on that list now because that's when Thanksgiving is. Which honestly might just become my favorite time of year, Thanksgiving. My old man is golden.
Oh, well, back in my day, we didn't say, we didn't say, dang it, we said bummer. Oh, only me, though.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff to say. It doesn't come natural, especially when you're stressed. I need to pause, and then I can do it. All right, let me think. Old man in a hospital. Let me think. What could trigger some PTSD? Here, you're gonna need. The nurse comes in. Hey, Rin, how you doing?
Ah,
Yeah, like you need to take your lemon pills.
lemon, I'm a lemon. I'm a lemon.
I don't know. That is pretty good. Let me think. What else? What else do we have? The nurse comes back in. I'm gonna open your blinds today so you can see.
I'm blind. I can't see. I can't see nothing.
That's a really good shirt on you got there. I think Rin's voice box would implode. Old man Kermit. All right, Kermit the Frogger.
Kermit the Frogger. Oh my. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frogger.
Kermit. Kermit the Frogger. Where? I'm old Kermit.
I don't know. I cannot. That is hard. That one is hard. Kermit the Frogger. Hello, hi ho, hi ho, Kermit the Frogger.
Hi ho. Hi. Kermit the Frogger. Hello.
I can't do that one. All right, calm down. Breathe. At least I can do that, right? I can breathe. I don't have skill issues breathing. That would be bad. Imagine that. We've made it back. Once again. Can I nudge forward on doing this? Man, I'm so nervous.
We did it. Let's go. We brought the flower. Yeah.
My voice box didn't implode. I suppose I'll have to figure out something else to do with old man Rin. All right, I did your dirty work. Lemur. Lamar. I don't know. Alrighty. Pale Mask Shard. Let's go. Well, that was pretty fun. I suppose I could sit on the bench now. Well, that was the thing. That was the thing that we did. I don't know what to do now. I've run out of ideas. That was a fun quest. As much as annoying as it was, I think it was cool. It's a cool thing to add to the game. It's stuff like that that I love. Honestly, a dream game of mine. This is a dream game. I want a bounty hunter game where it's just side quests. That's the whole game. There's no main quests. And like there could be side quests that lead into other side quests. Maybe side quests connect. I think that would be so cool. Like say you take a side quest to go and capture a I don't know. I keep thinking of Star Wars. Like you play as Boba Fett, a Boba Fett game, but you're a bounty hunter. I think your goal or the Mandalorian. Your goal is to go and catch a businessman who stole money and ran away. He stole from his company and fled. So you can either take the offer to go capture the businessman, or you can take the businessman's offer and I don't know, travel him somewhere safely, like smuggle him out of the area where he's at and get him somewhere safe, like a travel quest almost. And you can choose either one of those. And I don't know, that's a bad example, but like what side quests you take on change what happens rest of the game. So if you took the business side, you would have good connections with the business. But if you took the trader's offer, maybe that would open up something else. I don't know. I feel like there's something so cool, but just side quests, no major quests. I don't want like, all right, you have to do these for the story to progress, and then you get to fight the final boss. Oh, that's just Zelda at that point. I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool. I'd want it to be like a more of an open world ish. But I almost would like Metroidvania to where, as you complete quests, more of the world opens up. I don't know if I'd want you to go everywhere right at the beginning. I think it'd be cool if like you had to do. You did side quests and you didn't know what you were gonna get for them. You just went and did them. It doesn't necessarily have to be bounty hunting, but that's just an example I thought of. That would be pretty cool. That would be if I ever made a game. That would be the game that I would make. Right off the bat. Not sure why I was talking about that. Oh right, it was called the Flower Quest. That's pretty much it. That is a direct example of what I would want out of a game. It's stuff like that. It's just simple. It exists within the world. It uses the world to its advantage, but it does things to it that's like I don't know, it adds a challenge that you would normally just add arbitrarily. I think chat's been frozen. Chat has not moved for a bit. It has to be frozen. Yeah, it was frozen. Hello, Swifty. Welcome. Sorry, chat froze. It froze right after Rin's voice box would implode. Old shy man Kermit. All right, let me catch back up. I'm gonna start there and read down. Shy guy, old man. Kermit the Frog here. I'm old Kermit. Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here. I'm old Kermit.
Hello, Swifty. Welcome. Kermit Nurse Piggy is here to bathe you. Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the... No, you'll never take me.
All right, glad you get to drop in, Swifty. Take care. Hope you have a good night. That's one, if not the hardest quest in the game. Good luck. Yeah, I did it. I can't believe it. If we count Rin, that's 6. That's like everyone on Earth. Now we can see why everyone hates that quest. That was the last smash shot I got. No, don't sit on the bench. You're not tired. You have a fully upgraded nail. I do have a fully upgraded nail. Maybe go to the shop at the top of the fungal waste to buy charms there. Okay. That's where we'll go next. Fades him. So we're making him do other flower quests, right? And there's a second flower quest. Hey, Rin, do you plan on doing a Q&A sometimes? Well, I mean, I gotta ask the Renaissance in Discord. What questions would you want even answered? Hello. I'm sorry I can't read that language. Welcome to the game. Is that Russian? Is that what that is? If someone would like to translate for me, that'd be cool. Yeah, you froze it with your penguin ice power. Yeah, take care, Swifty. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. It's just for asking the Renaissance while he's streaming tonight. I mean, I mean, I'm trying to think. I think I could just start up a Q&A right now. If you want me to do that, I'm kind of curious to see what it does. Never have done it, as far as I can tell. There we go. Now what are flower quests? The quest that I just did was about carrying a flower across the map. So there you go. Q&A started. Whatever that feature works like. It would require going back to the grave. Oh man. What are you streaming tonight? I'm streaming Hollow Knight tonight. That's what I'm streaming tonight, 20. You could pick a flower off. You're supposed to pick a flower off the grave and then carry it back. Or where am I supposed to carry it to? You can give one to the elder bugs. Where are the elder bugs? I don't know what an elder bug is, and I've played this game for, I don't know, a long time. What is my completion rate? 99%. We're almost at 100%. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm almost done. Wow. Can't believe it. 1 more percent. Like Goofy. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah. How do you do that? Yeah. I cannot do Goofy's laugh. Yeah. Gosh, Goofy. I can do Mickey better. Oh boy, 99%. Get hot dog. Oh boy. Can't believe it. Oh. Well, looks like we're doing it. Oh, toodles. I'm just curious, did my question go through? Sorry, I was looking at a bag of Hollow Knight. Let me go look. Let's see your question. Do you raise animals on your farm? Yeah, we have some chickens. We used to have cows, but we don't have them anymore. For reasons. We had some donkeys at one point too, but donkeys, let me tell you, they are not what you think they are. They are not like horses. They are feral. They are honestly horrible animals. They keep coyotes away and keep, predatory animals, but if you don't know how to deal with donkeys, don't get donkeys. They are just plain annoying. What's 2 + 2 × 4? I don't know. Ask Minecrafter. That's a question for Minecrafter, Carlin. In what year did the French Revolution begin? That's a question from you. Put me on the spot here. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, OBS disconnected. Of course it did. Alright, I think, are we back? It froze, it just disconnected. Are we back? We're back, okay. What was the last thing you heard me say? What was the question? No, that was my end Minecrafter. What was the last thing you heard me saying it? Was it Minecrafter's question or was it Carlin's question? I should just end streams with a Q&A. This is kind of fun. Talk about donkeys. Okay, so you didn't hear nothing. Yeah, donkeys. Don't get donkeys. Yeah, donkeys. I don't like donkeys. Carlin's. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say 17 something for the French Revolution. I don't know for sure. The creation of February. About the February Revolution. I can't say. I can't talk tonight. We the people have a right to February. Can't believe it. Mew has a right to February. No, then you ask what inspired me to become a YouTuber / streamer. Well, what made me make my first video, The Renaissance is Now, Nothing Equals Nothing. That video just came to me in my head. The script, a lot of early videos was just me talking. I sat down in front of a mic and I just started blabbing. Every video up until, let me look. I know Origami King video had a script. Pikmin 4 video, I don't know if that one had a script. Hang on, where's the Pikmin 4 video at? It's not letting me scroll down far enough to see it. Where's it at? I didn't accidentally private it, did I? No, the reason I started streaming was because I just wanted to stream. I unlocked the feature. No, it's public. Yeah, the last video that I did that I didn't have a script for, that's public. Was probably... Man, honestly, I don't remember. I would say it was the water video. But I'm pretty sure Switch 2 equals 3DS had a script. The same with Pikmin 4. So I might have been mixing them in there. I didn't go fully script until, I think, probably Why Video Game Music is the best type of music. That's when I went full on script. But before that, it was just me ad-libbing. And that first video, the Nothing is Nothing, I need to watch that again. That just came to me like a vision of like, I have to make that video. And so I made it and like, alright, now what? You guys gotta continue. So I made the Great Cheese Ordering. That's now exclusive to members because, I don't know, it's just kind of a ridiculous video. And it gives members a perk. Then I thought, okay, let's do a bunch of random stuff. I'll make memes, I'll talk about Nintendo, I'll talk about anything that I like. I talked about Nintendo, got a good number of views. And so I just kept doing Nintendo, and I didn't never really try anything else. I did the piano, and from that point forward, it was just Nintendo. The company has properly existed for... Man, I don't know when... Like, it depends on when you define company. Is it when we started using the term company, or when we had a group of people that was consistent and came around? Oh, right, I forgot to tell you all about one last factor about the Big Bummer game. The Pikmin video, an evergreen hit. Right. Metroid Prime 4 was scripted. Metroid Prime 4 equals Splatoon 3. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was scripted, yeah. If that's what you're talking about. The Mario RPG Renaissance might not have been. I can't remember that one. But yeah, the company is like people coming to watch, probably in June sometime. Before you forget, can you go to the shop? Right, the fungal wastes. I'm sorry. Started the Q&A thing. What's the other questions in here? Company, what's your first language? You said it wasn't... Well, I mean, technically English is my first, but we've made the joke that I have such trouble speaking sometimes that I was about to teleport. That my first language is actually mac and cheese, which is a company specific language. Yeah, I'd say the company existed like fully. I'm gonna say May. I'm gonna say May or April. So I had Garf, I had Baron. English is my first language. If English wasn't my first language, I would definitely have let you all hear whatever my first language was. I would not have kept that secret. Although I wish my first language was actually mac and cheese, which it might be. I don't know. Yes, you're part of the company for sure, Spiral. Everyone here right now is part of the company. Like, the thing is, I can't give an example of somebody who's not a part of the company, if that makes any bit of sense. Make an entire meal out of mac and cheese. Alright, fungal wastes. What's the quickest way there? To the top of the fungal wastes. All right, we're gonna try city storerooms, but I don't know if it connects. I don't know it. We're gonna try it. You're clocked out, G Boogie. 55.42 hours. That's insane, Spiral. Thank you so much. Points. I forgot about points. Yeah, that's a large number of points for me. And then Hot Lunar. You see, Hot Lunar won gambling. And then Unfunny cheated. I can't believe Todd is still number 4. That's crazy. Would it be funny if you didn't have to chat to gain frogs? Wouldn't it be weird if Todd's number of frogs continued to go up? As if he was watching, just not chatting at all. That would be funny. Unless I take away his points. Alright, we're going through here. Oh man, it doesn't open. Alright. Is there any reason to go up this at all? Yeah, we can go up it and around. I'm gonna make a sequel to the Nothing is Nothing video eventually. Everything equals everything. Just gotta find the right time to do so. I don't want to waste the idea until I can do it properly. Oh, come on, you mean... Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I went the wrong way. You just turned me on in the background. Well, that actually wouldn't work because you have to spend so many hours anyway in chat. It only counts every 5 minutes you chat. If you didn't have to chat, honestly, there probably would be at least some ghost viewer or phantom viewer that is up in the top 10, to be honest. What did I do wrong? Did I go the wrong way? Went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go left here. Neon will be in the top 10. Probably. That's a good guess. Yeah, I'd say April, May, because we had Garth, we had Baron, we had Neon. I know those are like the ones that are still most active. We had several other people though. We had, pretty sure Whooper might have been around at that time. I think Ghost with the most. So I think that was when the company was really first a real thing. We didn't get the name company though until Minecraft would come along and try to convert everybody to snap cubism or whatever. Out of everybody here, Minecrafter has tried the most to bring people into his other enjoyments, such as Digital Circus, SMG4. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that negatively. Neon Victor. He's a viewer. One of the oldest. Possibly the oldest. I think we actually did look and he might have been the oldest. He was with me last year with my other Galaxy. My first Galaxy playthrough on stream. Which, by the way, we'll do again. I know you all are going to absolutely hate it, but we are going to be doing Galaxy again. He is the oldest, okay. Hello, Neon! Welcome! We were just talking about you, in a good way. I'm just saying, you know, how awesome it is that you still watch, being the oldest viewer around here. Me and my friends are playing Repo at the moment, LOL, while listening to you stream. That's cool. I have not played Repo. I've seen some images of it. Not much. Well, I don't mean to distribute Neon. You're welcome to just get back to listening. Thanks for popping in, though. We were just discussing viewers. Nothing in here. In my perspective, I view Minecrafter as the big number two. If Ren is Mr. Burns, the Minecrafter is Mr. Smithers. I don't get that. I don't know who Mr. Burns is. But yeah, I suppose I agree. I think so. I've watched Ren streams from time to time. Shaky floor over there. Shaky floor. I forget that that's a thing. Okay, what's this? A fossilized golem wedged into the rock. Interesting. Nothing to do about that. Just a lot of money. We're gonna have to go shopping here. That's where we're heading. What is this? Was it just so I could get the thing? Since you can't beat it. Ah, that's creative. That's creative. No, I've never watched the show 20. Okay, that's cool. Since you can't beat it. All right. Finally, fungal wastes. Fungal wastes are a hard place to access. There's only the queen. There's the Queen Station, but it's kind of out on the edge, I guess. I don't know. It's not like centralized. All right. Well, the shop's basically right down here. Landed running a mushroom. You a shop, you're a shop. Alright, fragile heart and very special and valuable charm. You think I should waste my money on these? Think I have enough money? Fragile greed. Well, thank you. I've got nothing left to show you. Do you want something more? You're so greedy. Yeah, I might be greedy. I don't care. Alright, let's see my charms. Man, we've got so many. Let's go. Alright, so I assume these things can be fed to the creature at Grim Troop and made Unbreaking Heart and Unbreaking Greed. I'm just gonna guess. Curses the bear to find more Geo. When defeating enemies, the charm is fragile and will break if its bearer is killed. Increases the health of the bear, allowing them to take more damage. Both of those are pretty good. For reference, Mr. Burns is Homer Simpson's boss, and Mr. Smith is his right-hand man. Okay. So Minecrafter's my right-hand man. Don't you have enough money to I have. You know what? You're right. I do have enough money now. No, wait. I gotta have 1,500. Only at 10,000. I suppose that's what we'll go do. We'll try to get enough money. We're only 5,000 away. You think I have enough now with the relics? You know what? You're probably right. Let's, if I teleport to where my teleporter is. Where's my teleporter? It's there. I'm pretty close to a stag station. And then from there, I can go to the city storerooms. Oh, I'm just right there. Let's go down to that door. I want to get the other side of that. I need to have 1,500, and I only have 10,000. Only 5,000 to go. My math nerds burns to Chris. Sorry. I'm at 15,000. One little mistake and Minecrafter loses it. You don't think it's openable either way? Well, I'm gonna go look just the same. Not that I don't believe you. I'm just right here.
Mo.
Yeah. It's funny they would put that in there and then not open it. Cause that's like a real annoying thing. If that door opened, it would fix a lot of the fungal growths exploration issues. Alright, let's get out of here. Mo from Atlantis. The Disney movie. Y'all, I don't remember watching Atlantis. I don't think I ever did. It's a lore door. Alright, let's go. Let's sit down real quick, save, and then we'll go to this next station. About the Patreon / support room. I don't remember. Mo from Wally. That's a good one. That's even better. Mo from Wally is even better. Alright, we keep going through here. Hello, Happy. Welcome back to the Gulag. Alright, we'll go this way. Fight to earn your freedom. I don't know. No, I'll tell you what else, old man Rin. I'll tell you, I'll be in the nursing home. The nurse will come in like, hey, Rin, you're gonna have a new old man nursing home roommate today. His name is Max. He's from Anarchy.
No, not Anarchy. Get him out of here. No, marinara sauce. I don't want any marinara sauce.
There's another one. That one's actually pretty good because it's like two different names. His name is Max. I don't know, Andy or something. What's an actual last name that sounds like Anarchy? I'd like you to meet Max Anarchy.
No, marinara sauce. Oh, no. No.
Alright, where am I going? Where was I trying to get to again? Right, city storerooms. So we can go sell at that shop down there. Anderson. Yep, Max and I like hey Rin. Hey old man Rin. We're gonna be moving you to a new room. You're gonna be sharing a room with Max Anderson.
No, not marinara sauce. No. It flooded the music. It floods the music.
Alright. Just going down on the ground, pretty much. This is the funniest gag you've done in so long. Well, I'm sorry I'm not funny, Minecrafter. I truly apologize for that one. But at least I'm funny now, right? Man, what else? What else could? Oh, what else would Old Man Rin react to? I'll be watching the TV, and they'll be like, "All right, hey, Old Man Rin, do you want to watch something on the TV? There's a lot of sports on right now. It's the Olympics. You can watch the pole vaulting or the air hockey. What do you want? Do you want the pole or air?"
Oh, polar bear, no! It's coming for me, no! It's gonna kill me. It wants to stop me from streaming. It wants me to be late. No!
I don't want to overdo this, but I thought of that one. I don't want to overdo the jokes. Old Man Rin, just as I think of them, I think are funniest. Is air hockey even a game at the Olympics? Hey, Old Man Rin, would you like to solve the puzzle I brought you? I see where this is going. I even brought you your glasses, so you can use your vision on the puzzle.
No, puzzle, no! The puzzle vision. That's, oh...
Hey, people will be in the room talking with me, and I'll be like half asleep. They won't know I'm listening, and they'll be like, "Yo, Old Man Rin, he was a creative guy back in the day. He had a whole little channel that he controlled.
Control, create control, no!
All right, let's sell. All right, do we have enough? Let's see. Minecraft, do some numbers. If I sell all this, will I have enough? I sound like a grandma.
I do like lemons. I am a lemon.
Neon Victor is not a lurker. He is not a lurker. Let's put some bass. All right, let's.
Oh, Old Man Rin.
I don't know. I feel like the more high pitched is funny. All right, I will have plenty. Why don't you just sell it all? It's not like you can do anything. Well, if I die and lose my shade, it saves me some. The relic seekers are like to think I've gone mad for the king. Pahuma can they only be jealous of my collection. Find me more. The king's idol. With as many of these as you deliver the relic seekers. Alright, he just gets the same thing over and over. Velmi Artrit. Time for this dude to gap. Velormi are ostrich. Rin, would you rather share your retirement room with Toadsworth or Professor Egad? I'm gonna say it depends. It depends on exactly. Are they in our world or am I in their world? It reminds me of upgrading armor in Tears of the Kingdom. It's so tedious even if you have everything you need. Alright, this is when he's really gonna start yapping.
son? Yeah.
This journal is tradition type protection dured upon wellets and dealing switched up to permanent.
Velmi Artrit.
Oh wait, we have enough. We don't even need to sell that last one.
Oh, Paul.
They're in the real world. I'm gonna go with Toadsworth. If I was in the Mario world, I'd go with Egad, simply for the fact that Egad could probably invent something that would make me all like young for eternity or something. All right, where are we going now? We got the money back to, I guess, Dirtmouth. Let's head back up to the. Gonna go finally buy Unbreaking Strength or whatever it's called. I wonder if we're at 100% yet. I just got curious. Oh, you can't open the menu when you're in water. 101%! We passed it! Ray wants to avoid the future where he's an old man in a hospital with PTSD over creative control. I do. Go to the nailsmith on the way. Good idea.
No,
I like how everything with me is just like,
no.
it's not like,
Oh yes, let me have it. I love lemons.
it's
No, I'm a lemon. I'm a lemon. Kermit the Frog here. Hi ho.
I don't. Let's see. Sorry, I missed your message. Why is Lemon's hair also his horns? Elderbug has 4. I don't know about Elderbug. I don't. You picked Toadsworth, so I hope you like hearing it hours and hours about rambling about Princess Peach. I mean, that'd be fine. Toadsworth's probably pretty chill. Alright, nothing in here. He's not out here yet. Weird. So he's just not anywhere? Sorry, I can't see the Q&A at the same time I see chat. Toad's worth is 15 cents. Yeah, because frogs are a much stronger currency. Alright, I see Happy's been filling the Q&A thing. That's nice. How far do you think I can get in a retro game? I mean, honestly, if I tried hard enough, I can beat most of them. I just don't want to spend the time on those. Yeah, Happy was just in there spamming. I feel like Egad would be fun roommate. He would be. But I think in real life though, he's gonna be so much more of an old man than anything else. Like, unless his inventions carry over. I really don't want to choose, to be honest. Ren, he is literally the first NPC in the game in Dirtmouth. The Elderbug? That's his name, okay. So you can take him a flower off the grave. Interesting. I did not know that was his name. It's fine, G-Boogie. Look, I can sit in this bench, and I don't have to stress about it. I mean, I think most everyone probably finds it funny. Alright. Went the wrong way. We're heading to the stag station. Where's that at? It's up. I got into the rhythm that I was heading to the flower, which is not where I'm going. Comparing your current movement to what it was at the beginning of Hollow Knight. Hollow. The beginning is Hollow Knight and Hollow Day. Is it? Well, I mean, I've got a lot of new abilities, which is something I go into in the video. Is I don't feel like my movement has necessarily gotten so much more extreme, as much as the game has given me the abilities to get more skilled, I guess. Like dashes and double jump. I feel like the dashing and the double jump has a lot more use in this game. Like you use it more often than you do in Metroid. And like I can double jump and I can wall climb on anything. In Metroid, it's limited to areas where there's even room to double jump or walls that are blue and allow you to climb them, which have their purpose. I'm not saying it's stupid design. The game is brilliantly designed in that aspect. If every wall was climbable, it would be a stupid game. A lot of stuff would break. It would not be as good. But as far as Metroidvania goes, I think the ability to climb every wall and have the game designed around that aspect it does make it different. And that difference, in my opinion, I think it makes it a better game, to some extent, not objectively. With the assumption that Mr. Mushroom will return, if Zote doesn't show up in the Silk Song, man, that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if a lot of NPCs show up. I see people like repost this image to delay Silk Song and with one less NPC. So is your name Elderbug? Elderbug. Okay. Had no idea. He's an old bug. Let's go buy the thing now. Been saving up. It's 11:30. I didn't even notice. All right, well, let's buy this, and we'll probably have to end. All right, all right. I hate to do it, but I mean, what else am I going to use the money for? I like how I'm just unfazed through that. He hasn't even acknowledged unbreaking strength. Well. Alright. Where is the badge? Strengthens the bear, increasing the damage they deal to enemies with their nail. This charm is unbreakable. Pick it up. Yep. Puss in Boots. I love that movie. Pick it up. Or Pikmin. Pikmin. Pretty intimidating charm. You know, I just realized I don't have Steady Body on. I haven't been using Steady Body. That's what it was. That's what I usually replace with this. That's funny. I've been going without Steady Body. Haven't really needed it. Too bad. You have Jack Skeleton on inside. Well, pretty fun game. Hollow Knight. Peak game. Goated charm. I read messages and then I decide, you know what? I should probably read that out loud so they know that I read it. I do that sometimes. I'll let you in on that secret. Only 3 charms left. Insane. So can I feed it these? Let me put on... Hang on. That's right. I come over here to do that. I like to put on the stinky charm again. You know what? Let's just overcharm. Nah, we can't. Is this... I still think this is... Yeah, I'm pretty much ending here. Okay. I think I've done that a lot. It's not this one. Although that would make sense, it would be this one. It's so funny. We got sands and papyrus charms. Like they must have done that on purpose. Pete game. Pete game. I defeated every breakable charm. Well, I gotta wear something, right? Or do I have... Oh, I have to wear the charms. Duh. Duh. I'm gonna miss the brown capital T in chat sometimes. It feels like 20 is still with us. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I have to buy this one before I can do the next one. Okay. Well, I suppose this is where we will end officially. Good game. Good game indeed. Thank you everyone. Fun chat tonight. It's been real fun. Old man
Old man Rin here. Thank you all for watching. It is a joy to stream. I will see you tomorrow. I might not be here because I'm 2,000 years old. You know, any day now. I've been waiting for a long time to be the last, but oh, time is taking its time, I guess, and it's not my time yet. I don't have the skill enough to kick a bucket, can you believe it? That's why I've lived this long. Turns out that I had skill issues with kicking buckets, and so I can't.
must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Anyway, thank you everyone. I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Minecrafter. Thank you, Twinny. Thank you, Spiral. Thank you, G-Boogie. Thank you, Carlin. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, Neon Victor. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to tomorrow. Take care.